Doing some Alice in Wonderland inspired looks because the new Alice in Wonderland movie is coming out on Friday and I'm so excited. So I'm going to try 3 looks. I was going to do the Mad Hatter, which is what you see right here. And then I was going to do the Red Queen and the White Queen. So this is Johnny Depp's Mad Hatter, and it's obviously kind of a literal version of it. It's not something that you would wear outside of the house, I don't think, unless you were going to a costume party. I didn't get too crazy with it. I didn't glue on like any hairy eyebrows or anything, but I made them this nice orangey red color. And then you have here on the left eye the blue, the really bright blue. Then it's really difficult to see his right eye in a lot of the pictures. It doesn't look like it has the blue. It just kind of looks like it's mostly white. I put a little purple up in the crease because some of them pictures make it look like there's a little bit of purple there. I don't have a white mascara. I think this would look a lot better if you had a white mascara, but I don't, so I just left my eyelashes with no mascara on. But I drew on these little kind of white lines under here with a white eyeliner. I see in some of the pictures that he has sort of these lines or little dots underneath to make his eyelashes look really thick, so I kind of did that. I also think I'm going to try like a toned down version of this look that I could actually wear out, that I might wear to the movie on Friday. Yeah, so stay tuned for the other looks. Okay, so here we have the Red Queen. Out a little bit. So I actually put a piece of tape on the sides to make these really sharp lines because she has this blue eyeshadow that just goes up. The pictures of Helena Bonham Carter, they have her eyebrows shaved off or they're just gone. I don't know if it's digital or if they actually shaved her eyebrows off, and they have these just little skinny black eyebrows drawn on really high up. So I just put concealer over my eyebrows and then put the blue eyeshadow over top, so obviously you can still see my eyebrows. And but I'm not being paid millions of dollars to be in a movie. So I put the little mole here, which I don't actually have, and drew the little heart-shaped lips on. I didn't do them as red as hers are. I drew them on with black, and then I put kind of a reddish pink just lip gloss in there, and I used foundation to just white my lips out first. And just, it's a really easy look to recreate. You just have to get the sharp lines of the blue eyeshadow and just a little black eyeliner. And I probably would have put, if I was doing this for any reason other than this video, I may have put false eyelashes on, but I didn't want to do that today because I'm not really sure where my false eyelashes are. I don't really think there's a toned down version of this that would look good. I suppose you would just be going out with blue eyeshadow, which is a bit 80s, and skinny black eyebrows and heart-shaped lips. So I suppose you could do a, you know, like a smoky blue eye and a red lip if you wanted to, but it wouldn't look like anything really entirely special. Okay. If you're wondering what the noise is, they're putting a new roof on my building and it's very noisy and they're scraping and banging around. So that's what the noise is. And I'm just trying to occupy myself with these looks while they ruin my day with their noise. So last but not least, it's the White Queen, played by the beautiful Anne Hathaway. I love her, and she looks so pretty in this movie. Well, I haven't seen the movie, but in the pictures. So what I've done is I didn't want to do like a completely white face, but I put a lot of powder on my face to make my skin look whiter. And then her face is all white, and then she has a really dark eyebrow. My eyebrows are really light, but I used a black eyebrow pencil to make them kind of dark and heavy. And then I just did kind of a shimmery white shadow, and I never really would have thought that I would like an all white eye look, but I actually think it's really pretty. I think it's something that I might wear in everyday life, just toned down a bit. It's a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in milk, and it's kind of a shimmery white, and I put some under my eye. She just sort of has this really beautiful ethereal look, so that's, I guess, what I was trying to go for. I put a tiny bit of blue in with the white just to make it look a little more, just to make the white, I guess, pop a little more. And then I'm just wearing on my head this, it's actually my sister-in-law's bridal veil that she didn't end up wearing for her wedding, and somehow it's ended up at my house. And just to take some pictures, I wore this because Anne Hathaway has just like completely white hair in the movie. So that's all my Alice in Wonderland looks. I hope you enjoy them and try some of your own. Okay, bye.